You know that feeling when someone looks down on you and they say that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not disciplined enough? I've been there and I know that it stings. But trust me when I say that's power, that's fuel. This video isn't some cheesy motivation. It's actually doable things that you can do in order to turn all of those into fuel and help you to become better than them. This is revenge studying. You're turning every insult, every doubt, every failure into the ultimate comeback. If you've ever been underestimated, shamed, or told that you're never going to be able to make it, then this is for you. Here's the truth. Anger is energy. People act like motivation has to be pure and positive, but some of the strongest, most successful people got to the top because someone doubted them. I mean, if you think about it, it feels like the perfect storyline in a storybook. Like when I'm watching anime, it's always the zero to hero type of story, and that always makes me feel so motivated. Because I feel like if you started from zero, you have such a bigger chance to become a hero because you have nothing to lose, and secondly, your storyline is going to be great to tell in the future. Maybe a teacher once called you lazy, maybe your parents compared you to someone better, your siblings in my case. Maybe you bombed a test and felt everyone judging you. That feeling, instead of letting it go and just be like, what's bygone is bygone, I used that energy, that feeling, that rage in order to motivate me to study. Every bad comment, every time someone made me feel small, it stacks up. They become the foundation of my comeback. You don't need to find new pain. You don't need to find motivation. Use what was given to you and redirect it. And that is why shame can be used as a weapon if you use it right. People don't like talking about this because obviously they don't want to talk about all of the failures that they've gone through, all of the shame that they've been given. But sometimes the shame actually works. The embarrassment of failing, of being seen as not good enough, cuts deep. But here's the thing, you control what happens next. You either sit in the shame and live with it, or you turn it into something useful. Imagine walking into your next test, next class, next opportunity, completely different to who they thought you were. Imagine their faces when you prove them wrong. That's not just motivation, that's dominance. You take the pain, you channel it, make them regret ever doubting you. It's so insane because literally to this day, my teachers call me the miracle child because I went from an E to an A star so quickly and they never thought I was going to be able to do it. No one ever believed in me, but I believed in myself because I redirected all of that energy into making me become better. I am literally the success story in their storyline. Now, this is where it gets real. If you're serious about revenge studying, then you want to try this. I've written it down here for you guys. I'm going to read it out. Firstly, you want to write down every insult, every doubt, every moment of shame you've ever felt about your intelligence or your ability. You want to keep the list where you can see it as well. Before every study session, you want to read it. Let it be a reminder for why you are doing this. Picture the moment you're proving them wrong. Don't picture the moment that they told you you're wrong. Prove them wrong and remember that feeling. Imagine that feeling. Embody that feeling. Imagine you're acing a test, mastering a skill, doing so much better while they're just there watching you. You need to redirect your focus. You're not just studying for a grade anymore. You are studying for a moment. You're studying for the moment where you can prove them wrong and see that imaginative slap on their face when they realize that you actually did it. When I got my grades and I got my A's, I called my mom and she was out with her friends. She put me on speaker and I told her, "Mommy, I got my A." And everyone else around her was like, "Wow, she actually did it. Your daughter did it." Nobody else believed in her, but she did it. And that felt so good because those were the exact people who were telling me that I could not do it, that I should switch majors, etc., etc. And still, after that, they were still telling me I couldn't do it. I told them I was going to go into chemical engineering, and one of the smartest kids in class were going to do chemical engineering as well. And they're like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do the same degree as that guy?" And I was like, "Why not? Like, if they can do it, why can't I?" And I actually ended up with a better grade than them anyways. When people underestimate you, you actually become dangerous because they have this preconceived notion of you. They've created this image of you and they expect you to always stay the same as the image they have of you. They expect you to be average. They expect you to struggle, to accept their judgments and just live with it. The second you flip that script, you become unpredictable. And unpredictability, that is what power is. Let them think that you're not trying. There's so many stories of people going like, "Oh,
she overstudies in a single day. How come she gets so much better grades than me? Blah, blah, blah."
That's because people aren't watching me study. People think I'm not going to be able to study. People think I'm not studying. People don't expect me to study. So when I get the grades that are better than them, one girl actually chased the teacher and was like, she got better than me by 1 grade. So she was trying to find all the mistakes that she made and fighting with the teacher in order to get her grades up. By the time they realize what's happening, it's already too late. You're already better. And that is why the best revenge isn't words. It's your action. It's your results. It's walking into the exam, knowing you're about to destroy it. It's hitting the goals that they thought were impossible for you. Not even things that you thought was impossible for you, but what they thought was impossible for you. Why are you letting them run your life? Why are you letting them tell you who you are when you can be so much more? The moment you rise, their doubt disappears, and that silence, that's the sound of your victory. They doubted you, they shamed you, maybe they laughed, who knows, but now you choose what happens next. Now you sit back and watch them. You watch their faces as you get all the things that they wanted because you've put in more effort and they didn't expect you to be putting in all of that effort. You turn every insult into energy. You build yourself up with the weight of their words. Study, grow, and prove them wrong. Not with anger, not with words, but with undeniable, unstoppable success. Trust me, if I could do it, so can you, because nobody believed in me, not even my parents, not my teachers, not my friends, not my friends' parents. Nobody believed in me, and I was still able to do it as well. I have a degree in chemical engineering, graduated with the first class honors, which is the equivalent of a summa cum laude. I literally did it. If I can do it, so can you. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. All the best. Bye.